Hi everyone, so welcome back to the channel. Now let us discuss some more important multiple choice questions related to the chapter progressions. So already in the previous video we have discussed about the previous questions which were asked in the examinations. Now let us see some more important questions related to the chapter progressions, right? Question number 1. So how many terms of AP minus 6, minus 11 by 2, minus 5 are needed to obtain a sum minus 25? So if you observe these numbers, so this is minus 6, and after that minus 11 by 2 I can write as minus 5.5, and next one is minus 5, right? Now what is the common difference here? So common difference is nothing but second term minus first term. So minus 5.5, so minus of minus 6, so which I can write as minus 5.5 plus 6. So this gives me 0.5. So common difference is 0.5. Now what is he asking? So he's asking, so how many terms are needed to obtain the sum as minus 25? That means here he is saying that Sn is equal to minus 25. Then what is the value of n? Okay, now directly obtaining the form. So by substituting the values in the formula. So what is Sn formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, because here we don't know what is the nth term, so that's why, right? So I can write as minus 25 is equal to n by 2 into 2a, that means 2 into minus 6 plus n minus 1 into, what is common difference here? So common difference 0.5 I can write as 1 by 2, right? Now on simplification, so what I am going to get, so this 2 when I transpose, this becomes minus 50. So minus 50 is equal to n times of 2 into minus 6 is minus 12 plus n minus 1 by 2. So this I can write as n minus 1 by 2. Again when I take LCM, so what is LCM here? So LCM is 2. Now this I can write as n into, so 2 into minus 12 is minus 24 plus n minus 1, right? Now if you observe this, when I transpose this 2 again, so this minus 50 will become minus 100. So minus 100 is equal to n into n minus 25. So n into n minus 25. Next, by verifying the options, so check the options. N into n minus 25 is equal to minus 100. So for suppose if I take n is equal to 10, so 10 into 10 minus 25 is minus 15. So 10 into minus 15 is not equal to minus 100. So hence option 1 is not possible. Next, moving on to option B. So since here 15 is there, so here also 15 is there. Since option 1 is not valid, hence option 2 also will not be valid. Next, moving on to option number 3. So option number 3, n is equal to 5. So this is 5. 5 into 5 minus 20. So 5 minus 20 is, so 5 minus 25 is minus 20. 5 into minus 20 is minus 100. So it is satisfied. So clearly from this what I can say, so n can be 5 or 20. So 5 or 20. Next, the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 100. That means he is asking you to find out sum of first 100 natural numbers. So sum of first 100 natural numbers, so already we have found. So what is the formula? 100 by 2 into 1 plus 100. So using Sn formula. So Sn is equal to 100 by 2 into 1 plus 100. 100 by 2 is 50. So 50 into 101, which I can write it as 5050. Hence sum of first 100 natural numbers is 5050. That is nothing but 50 50. Next, the sum of first 50 even natural numbers. So sum of first 50 even natural numbers means 2 plus 4 plus and so on. What will be the last number? So last number will be 100, because first 50 he is saying no. So even numbers means, so you will have skipping of one number. That means still 100 we need to write. Now already we know the first term, we know the last term. So directly how can I find? So sum is nothing but n by 2 into first term plus last term, right? Now from this, what is the answer? So 50 into, so 2 plus 100 is 102. So 102 by 2 is 51. So 50 into 51. So 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25. So 2550 will be my answer, right? So 2550. Next, sum of first 20 odd natural numbers. So odd numbers. The sum of first 20 odd numbers. That means 1 plus 3 plus. Then what is the 20th odd number? So 20th odd number is nothing but 19. So is it 19? Sorry, not, it is not 19. It is 39. So how can you say that it is 39? Simply pair up all the numbers. So since he is talking about first 20 odd natural numbers, so first 20 odd numbers, that means if you count 40 numbers, so from 40 numbers you are going to get exactly half of odd numbers. That means 1, 3, 5 and so on, 39. Now he is asking you to find out the sum of 20, that I can write as 20 by 2 into first number plus last number. So 1 plus 39, so 1 plus 39 is 40. So in 2 table 40 goes 20 times. So 20 into 20 is 400. Now here there is a shortcut, so which we can remember it as n square. Since he is asking first 20 odd numbers, so sum of first 20 odd numbers is given by n square. Here n value is 20, so 20 square is 400, right? Next, x minus 1, x plus 3, 3x minus 1 are in AP. So if they are in AP, then what is the value of x? So already we know 2 times of the middle term. So 2 times of the middle term is equal to first term plus last term. So when 3 terms are in AP, then what we can simply say is double the middle term is equal to sum of remaining 2 terms. So from this what I am going to get, 2x plus 6 is equal to x plus 3x is 4x, minus 1 is minus 2. So when I transpose this, 2x will become minus 2x, which gives me 2x. This minus 2 when I transpose it becomes plus 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8. So from this x is equal to 8 by 2, which is equal to 4. Hence the answer is 4. The numbers minus 15, minus 11, minus 7, minus 3. Now what is the common difference from this? If you observe, minus 11 minus of minus 15 is nothing but plus 15. So 15 minus 11 is 4. Now if you observe each and everything, so common difference is maintained as 4. From this, what is the answer? AP with common difference as 4. Next, moving on to question number 7. The next term of the AP is, so what is the next term, right? So how can you say, if you observe 48, so 48 I can write as 16 into 3. So this 16 into 3 I can write as 4 root 3. Next, 75 I can write as 25 threes. So 25 threes means I can write as 5 root 3. Next one will automatically be, let us check, 36 into 3. So is it satisfying? So 4 square, 5 square, next one is 6 square. Then what I am going to get, 6 3s are 18. Next, 3 3s are 9, and then it's 10, right? So I am not going to get 108 here. That means I am not going to get 6 root 3. Okay, I am not going to get 6 root 3. That is nothing but I am not having 108 here. Next, for suppose if I consider instead of 36, so what is next one? So 4 square, next 5 square, next 6 square, next 7 square. So 7 square is 49, so 49 to 3. So 9 3s are 27. So 9 3s are 27, 3 4s are 12, 147. Right? So here in this particular pattern, so in this particular series, root 108 is missing. So in the question he has missed root 108. Okay, so here this I can write it as 6 root 3, then this becomes 7 root 3. Then automatically what should come next? 8 root 3. So 8 root 3 means 64 into 3. So what I am going to get, 4 3s are 12. So 12 means 1 is carried, 6 3s are 18, 19. So hence answer will be 192. So here in this question, this particular root 108 is missing. Okay, so this will be 4 root 3, 5 root 3, 6 root 3, 7 root 3, and this would be 8 root 3. Okay, so simply do this correction, right? So which term of the AP is the first negative term? So already we have done this type of problem in our previous questions, right? Now let us see. So first of all, what is the first term? First term is 24. What is common difference? Common difference is second term minus first term, which is nothing but minus 3. Now for this type of questions, whenever he asks about first negative term, consider nth term is equal to 0. So nth term formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. So a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0. Now when I substitute the values, 24 plus n minus 1 into minus 3 is equal to 0. Now from this n minus 1 into minus 3 is equal to minus 24. In minus 3 minus 2, so minus 3 in minus 24, it cancels 8 times. So from this n is equal to 9. That means ninth term will be 0. So after the ninth term, next term will be my first negative term, that is nothing but 10th term. The same way here also, if you observe the first term, so first term is 125. So what is the common difference? So 120 minus 125, which is nothing but minus 5. So here also I am going to consider nth term is equal to 0. Here I am going to directly substitute. So 125 plus n minus 1 into minus 5 is equal to 0. So based on this, n minus 1 into minus 5 is equal to minus 125. So this cancels 25 times. That means 26th term is my 0. If 26th term is my 0, then automatically 27th term will be my first negative term. Next, which term of the AP is 0? Which term of the AP is 0? Now if you observe, A is equal to 100 and common difference is equal to 90 minus 100, which is nothing but minus 10. Now what is he asking? Which term is 0? That means an is equal to 0. On substituting the values, a is 100 plus n minus 1 into minus 10 is equal to 0. Now when I transpose, n minus 1 into minus 10 is equal to minus 100. So minus 10 minus 100, it cancels 10 times. Now from this, n is equal to 10 plus 1, which is nothing but 11. Hence 11th term of the given AP is here n is equal to 11, hence 11th term is 0. So here he did not ask about first negative term, he is asking about 0. That's why directly you can take the value of n. Okay, so but in the previous questions he is asking first negative term, so you need to be careful regarding this. Next, a plus 3d. So here we are having 3 times of d, here we are having 1d. That means 2 d's are lessened, right? Next again, so a minus d. So after a minus d, again we need to less minus 2d. So we need to less 2d. That means we are going to get a minus 3d. Okay, right? Next, moving on to question number 12, the sum of 15 terms of AP. So here the terms are given as 4, 7, 10 and so on. Now he is asking you to find out sum of 15 terms. So sum of 15 terms means, first of all you need to find out the 15th term. So a 15th term I can write as a plus 14d, which is nothing but 4 plus 14 into, what is the common difference here? So 7 minus 4, which is nothing but 3. So 4 plus 14 3s are 42. So 42 plus 4 is 46. So we got 15th term. Now since I need sum of 15 terms, I can write as 15 by 2 into first term plus last term. What is first term? First term is 4 plus last term is 46. So 4 plus 46 is 50. So in 2 table, this 50 cancels 25 times. Finally, answer is 15 into 25. So 25 times are 250 plus 25 is 125. 250 plus 125 is 375. Understood? So 25 times are 250 plus 25 is, so 25 is 125. So when you add it up, so I am going to get 375. Hence the answer is 375. Next, a7 minus a3 is equal to 32. So already we know a7 formula. A7 is nothing but a plus 6d minus a3 is nothing but a plus 2d is equal to 32. Now when you open up the brackets, this a and this minus a will get cancelled. Then I am going to have 6d minus 2d is equal to 32. 6d minus 2d is nothing but 4d is equal to 32. So from this d is equal to 8. Hence the common difference is 8. Next, A28 minus A23 is equal to 50. So A28 minus, or simply you can observe from this directly what is the difference 28 minus 23. So 28 minus 23 is nothing but 5. So directly write 5D. So 5D is equal to 15. So from this D is equal to 3. Hence the common difference is 3. Understood? Here also we can do the same thing. So 7D minus 3D. So 7D minus, so sorry, not 7D. So it is 7 minus 3. So 7 minus 3 is 4. So 4 times of D is equal to, we can directly write. So whenever such type of questions are given, you can directly take the differences. Okay. Next one. If ABC are in AP, then B is equal to. Already we know when ABC are in AP, then common difference is equal. So common difference D is given by second term minus first term is equal to third term minus second term. Here I am going to derive the formula. So B minus A is equal to C minus B. So now bringing the like terms to one side and unlike term to the other side, then what I am going to have? So B plus B is nothing but 2B is equal to A plus C. So from this is asking to find out the value of B. So B is equal to A plus C by 2. Here this B is nothing but called as arithmetic mean of A and C. Okay. So B can be called as arithmetic mean of A and C. Okay. Next one. The 17th term of 1.1, 2.2, 3.3, 4.4 and so on. Now from this if you observe, the common difference is 1.1. Right. So D is 2.2 minus 1.1, which is nothing but 1.1. Now what is he asking? 17th term. So A17 I can write as A plus 16 times of D. So what is A here? So A is 1.1 plus 16 times of 1.1. So now 1.1 plus 16 times of 1.1 is nothing but 17 times of 1.1. So 17 times of 1.1 means, so 17, 17. So this is 7, this is 8, 1. So 18.7 is my answer. 18.7. Hence option A is my answer here. Next, the 250th term of this particular arithmetic progression. Sorry, 25th term. Right. So what is the common difference here? Common difference is nothing but second term is minus 290 minus of first term. So minus of first term is minus 300. So I can write as plus 300. So 300 minus 290 is nothing but 10. So common difference is 10. Now what is he asking? 25th term. So 25th term means A25. So A25 I can write it as A plus 24D. So from this what is A here? So minus 300 plus 24 into 10. So minus 300 plus 24 tens are 240. So minus 300 plus 240 is minus 60. Hence the answer is minus 60. Next, how many numbers are divisible by 4 lying in between 101 and 250? And already we know divisibility rule of 4. If the last two digits are divisible by 4, then we can say it is divisible by 4. That means, so the first number will be 104, and since divisibility of rule of 4 is asking, so the next number which is divisible by 4 is nothing but we will get after 4 numbers, that is nothing but 108. So likewise, so here he said end, so that means you should not consider 250. That means less than 250 we need to consider. That means what is the last number we have which is divisible by 4? That means 248, because the last two numbers are divisible by, so the last two numbers, so it is divisible by 4. Now we need to find out what is this term number. So what is first term here? So first term is 104, common difference is 4. So using this we are going to find out nth term. So an is nothing but 248. So from this 248 is equal to a is 104 plus n minus 1 into 4. Now when you subtract, what I am going to get? 8 minus 4 is 4, 4 minus 0 is 4, 2 minus 1 is 1, is equal to n minus 1 into 4. So in 4 table, so I can cancel it. So 4 3s are 12. Next 4 6 are 24. So n minus 1 is equal to 36. That means n is equal to 37. So there are totally 37 numbers which are divisible by 4. Next, the common ratio of GP. So common ratio means, already you know, R is equal to, what is the formula? Second term by first term. So second term by first term is 6 by 3, which is nothing but 2. So answer is 2. Next, common ratio of this GP. So common ratio is given by second term by first term, 36 by 192. Now if you observe this carefully, in 4 table, so 4 9s are 36. In 4 table, so 4 4s are 16. So 4 8s are 32. So 4 8s are 32. Now is there any possibility of cancellation? So 3 table, so 3 3s are 9, 3 16s 48. So 3 3s are 9, 3 16s are 48. Then is there any further calculation, Nana? So there is no possibility for this, right? If you consider second and third, so 9 by 36. So 9 by 36 is nothing but 1 by 4. So 1 by 4. Then what is the problem with this question? When I multiply 36 with 4, what I am going to get? 6 4s are 24. Next, 4 3s are 12, which is nothing but 144. That means instead of this, you should have 144 to get the answer as 1 by 4. Because if you want to maintain this particular GP, then clearly it should be following this condition. So 9 by 36 means, so 9 by 36, which is nothing but 1 by 4. So to make this 1 by 4 as answer, instead of 192, it should be 144, right? Next, the 1/3 term of 1 comma minus 1 comma 1 comma minus 1. If you observe, here first position is positive value, second position is negative. That means 1/3 means it is odd position. So odd position means its answer will be 1, because 1 3 5, so in those positions we are having positive 1, right? Next, which term of the GP is 2 into 3 power 10? Now first of all, find out the common ratio. So common ratio is given by 6 by 2, which is nothing but 3. Now what is he asking? Which term is 2 into 3 power 10? That means simply write it down. An is equal to 2 into 3 power 10. Already we know the formula of An. So An is nothing but A into R power n minus 1, which is equal to 2 into 3 power 10. Now substitute the values. A is 2 into R value is 3. So already we have found here. So 3 power n minus 1 is equal to 2 into 3 power 10. So here 2 gets cancelled. When I compare the bases, so bases are equal, then powers are also equal. So n minus 1 is equal to 10, n is equal to 11. Hence the value of n is 11. Next one, A7 by A4. A7 by A4 is equal to 343. What is A7 formula? A7 is A into R power 6 by A4 is nothing but A into R power 3, which is equal to 343. So what is the value of 343? So 343 is nothing but 7 cube. Now cancellations, A gets cancelled. R power 6 by R power 3 can be written as R power 3. So R power 3 is equal to 7 power 3. So clearly R is equal to 7 here. Hence the value of R is 7. Next, in GP. So if ABC are in GP, then B is equal to root AC. So this is a common question and important question, right? So based on this, you are going to get the application part. Next, moving on to question number 25. So 4x and 9 are in GP. So already we have done this. X square is equal to 4 into 9. So from this, x is equal to square root of 36, which is equal to 6. Hence 6 is my answer. Next, 3x11 are in AP. So AP means, so 2 times of the middle one is equal to the sum of remaining 2. So 2x is equal to 3 plus 11. So 3 plus 7 is 14. So from this, x is equal to 7. Hence the value of x is 7. Next, xy square, xy cube forms a GP. Now if you observe, in the first term you are not having y. That means y power 0 is present. In the second term you are having y power 1. In third term y square, fourth term y cube. That means when you consider one particular term, one power is being less. That means if you ask about 15th term, then you can say x into y power 14, x into y power 14. Otherwise you can go with the formula a into r power n minus 1. Next, question number 28, a is equal to 3, a is equal to 3, a7. So how can you write a7 as a plus 6d? A plus 6d is equal to 33. Then what is a11? So a11 means a plus 10d. So is asking you to find out the value of a plus 10d. Now based on this, when a is equal to 3, so when I substitute a is equal to 3, 3 plus 6d is equal to 33. So from this 6d is equal to 33 minus 3 is 30. So from this d is equal to 5. We got the value of a and d. Now substitute here 3 plus 10 into 5. So 3 plus 50, which is equal to 53. Hence answer is 53. And in this question, so he should mention that it is in AP. Okay, so he should clearly mention that it is in AP, then only we can solve this problem. Next, moving on to question number 29, minus 20, minus 18, minus 16. So which term of this AP is first positive term? So same like negative terms, we need to consider this as positive term, right? Now first of all, what we can say here, a is equal to, so here a is equal to minus 20. What is common difference? Minus 18 minus of minus 20 is plus 20. So this gives me d is equal to 2. Now since I need first positive term, that means I need to consider nth term is equal to 0. So using the concept, an formula is a plus n minus 1 into d, which is nothing but minus 20 plus n minus 1 into 2 is equal to 0. When you transpose this minus 20, it becomes n minus 1 times of 2 is equal to 20. In 2 table 20, it goes 10 times. So from this n is equal to 11. That means 0. So 0 is nothing but 11th term. So when 0 is 11th term, then its next term will be my first positive term. That means n is equal to 12. Next, 1 comma minus 1 comma 1 comma minus 1 and so on up to 131 terms. So 131 terms means in those 131 terms, so 130 terms will pair up. So 130 terms will pair up and each pair sum will be equal to 0. Right? Have you understood? So here these 130 terms will pair up and their sum will become 0, and you will have 131st term. So 131st term is nothing but 1. Then sum of these 131 terms is nothing but 1. Okay, so no need of thinking much, right? So this forms GP. So this forms GP with the common ratio minus 1. Then you can go with the sum of n terms of GP. Okay, next, the 10th term of AP is, so we need to find out the 10th term. For that, what we should do, first of all find out the value of a and d. So d is equal to 11 minus 3, which is equal to 8. Now 10th term, so a10 can be written as a plus 9 times of d, which is nothing but 3 plus 9 times of d is 8. So 9 8s are 72, 72 plus 3 is 75. Hence the answer is 75. Dash term of AP is minus 81. Now from this clearly a is equal to 3, and what about common difference? Common difference is 18 minus 21, which is nothing but minus 3. Now what is he asking? So which term is minus 81? So for suppose if I consider an is equal to minus 81, so from this what I am going to get, minus 81 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is nothing but 3 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. So when I transpose this plus 3, it becomes minus 3. What I am going to get, minus 84 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. So 3 27s is 81. The same way 3 28s are 84. So from this n is equal to 29 will be my answer. Okay, hence option D is nothing but my answer. So here it should be 29. Right? So let us see, 84 divided by 3. So 3 2s are 6. Next 3 8s are 24. Okay. So likewise we can get 29th term is nothing but my minus 81. But in the options None is given, hence none will be my answer. Next, question number 33. The eighth term from the end of the AP is 1, 8, 1, 7, 10, 13 and so on. 1, 8, 1, 4 is. So is asking you to find out the eighth term from the end. So to find out eighth term from the end, so simply what we need to do is, first of all we need to find how many terms are given. So first of all find out how many terms are given. Now based on this, what is first term? So first term is 7, common difference is 10 minus 7, which is equal to 3. Now nth term is given as 1, 8, 1, 4. So nth term is 1, 8, 1, 4. Then I can write as 7 plus n minus 1 into common difference is 3 is equal to 1, 8, 1, 4. Now when you transpose this 7, then I can write as n minus 1 into 3 is equal to 1, 8, 1, 4 minus 7 is 1, 8, 0, 7. Now in 3 table, if I cancel it out, so will it be possible to cancel? So n minus 1 into 3. So 1807 minus 7 is 1814 minus 7 is 1807. So 1807 means, so 8 plus 1 is 9, 7 is not possible, so not cancelled in 3 table. So there is again some mistake in this particular question, right? So if I consider this as, so let us see this. If for suppose instead of 1814, okay, let us see if I consider this as 181. So for suppose if I consider this as 181, then what I am going to have? So 181 minus 7. So 181 minus 7 is, so it is 174. So if I consider the sum, so 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 4 12, right? So this I can write as n minus 1 is equal to, so I can divide with 3, so 3 5 is 15. Next, so we will be left with 24, so 3 8s are 24. Now from this, what is the value of n? So n is equal to 59. So there are totally 59 terms in this in this series. So here I have considered this as 181. Now since n is equal to 59, then he is asking eighth term from the end. So eighth term from the end means, so how can you write eighth term from the end? So a, so totally 59 terms, so 59 minus 8 plus 1th term from the beginning. So 8th term from the end means simply what we can do, so a 59 minus 8 plus 1th term from the beginning. So 59 plus 1 is 60, so 60 minus 8 is 52. So that means a 52th term, a 52nd term will be my 8th term from the end. Okay, now I am going to find out this. So a plus 51 into d. Now what is a here? So a is 7 plus 51 into, what is the value of common difference? Common difference is 3. Now when I substitute, so 551 3s are 153. So 153 plus 7 is 160. So 153 plus 7 is 160, right? So hence the answer would be 160 here, but there is no option here. So here whenever you are having the value as 181, then only these values are possible. Okay, so clearly the answer will be, so 153 plus 7 is nothing but 160, right? So answer is 160 here. Next, the nth term of a plus d, a plus 2d is, so this is general arithmetic progression. Then what is the nth term of arithmetic progression? A plus n minus 1 into d. So because of these type of questions, so whenever something is missed, so then the wastage of time will increase. So such type of mistakes, so in exams also they would come and they will waste your time, right? So you need to be careful in such type of questions. Next, in the arithmetic progression, first term is 4, common difference is minus 1. So first term is 4, common difference is minus 1 means 4 3 2 1, likewise you will get. Hence the answer is 4 3 2 and so on. The AP with first term is 8 and common difference is 2 and half. So 8 plus 2 and half is 10 and half. So 10 and half plus 2 and half. So 10 plus 2 12 plus 1 13. So likewise we are going to get the answer. So 8, 10 and half, 13. So that would be the answer. Next, A30 minus A20 is asking. So first of all, A30 minus A20. So A30 minus A20 I can write it as, simply it can be written as 10D, because A30 means A plus 29D and A20 means A plus 19D. So when I do subtraction, I will be left over with the 10D. So if you find this value of 10D, that's okay. So from the given arithmetic progression, first of all, what is the value of D? So D is nothing but A2 minus A1 or T2 minus T1. So which is nothing but minus 14, minus of minus 9 is plus 9. So minus 14 plus 9 is minus 5. So based on this, so 10 into minus 5, so this gives me minus 50. Hence the answer is minus 50. The next term of this particular AP is, so 50 plus 1 plus how much is 59? So it is plus 8. So plus 8 plus 8. So here also 75 plus 8. So 75 plus 8 is 83. Right? So likewise we can do it. Next, number of terms of AP, minus 5 minus 8. So number of terms of AP. So the last term is given as minus 230. Then we need to find out how many terms are there. What is A here? So A is minus 5. Common difference is minus 8 plus 5, which is nothing but minus 3. Now based on nth term concept, so nth term is given as minus 230. So using this we need to find out the value of n. So from this minus 230 is equal to, what is A? A is minus 5 plus n minus 1 into D is, so what is D? Minus 3. So when you transpose this minus 5, it becomes plus 5. This gives me minus 225 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. So minus minus I can cancel it out. In 3 table, 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15. Now n minus 1 is equal to 75. Clearly n is equal to 76. Hence there are 76 terms in this particular arithmetic progression, in this sum. Next, 15th term of this particular thing. So what is A? A is x minus 7. What is common difference? Common difference is nothing but x minus 2 minus of x minus 7. So minus of x minus 7 means minus x plus 7. So minus x plus x gets cancelled. 7 minus 2 is 5. So here the common difference is 5. Then what is he asking? 15th term. So 15th term means A15 is equal to A plus 14 times of D. Now what is A here? So A is x minus 7 plus 14 times of D is 5. So 14 5s are, so 14 5s are 70. So x minus 7 plus 70 gives me x plus 63. Hence the answer is x plus 63. Next, the common ratio of this GP. So what we can do, second term by first term. So common ratio is 20 by 4 here. So 20 by 4 is nothing but 5. Hence the answer is 5. Next, 16th term of this particular GP. So this is GP, right? So 4 minus 4, 4 minus 4. If you observe, so every pair ends with minus 4. 16th term means, so it is end of 8th pair. That means end of 8th pair means it should end with minus 4. Hence the answer is minus 4. Next, 1, minus 1, minus 3, minus 5 and so on. Then what is the value of D? So from this, what is common difference formula? So common difference is second term minus first term. No? So minus 1 minus of 1, which is nothing but minus 2. Hence the answer is minus 2. Next, in the AP, minus 11, minus 9, minus 7, what is the value of D? So D is equal to minus 9. Minus of minus 11 is plus 11. 11 minus 9 is 2. Hence the answer is 2 here. Next, in the AP, 100, 103, 106. So clearly answer is 3. Okay, because 3 is increasing now. So hence answer will be none. So a GP with a common ratio minus 2. A GP with common ratio minus 2. So that means 5 into minus 2 minus 10. minus 10 into minus 2 plus 20, plus 20 into minus 2 minus 40. So hence this will be, so one of my answers. So let us see the remaining also, because option D is given as all, so that's why there is a possibility of getting some more options. Next, 2 2s are 4, but here the common ratio is minus 2, hence B will not be satisfied. Clearly, directly we can say that option A is my correct answer. Next, moving on to question number 47. A GP with R is equal to 2. So R is equal to 2 means, so you need to get the next number will be double of the previous one. So 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28. Hence the answer is option A. Next, 5 10 15 and so on. So this is an AP. What is the 10th term? Right, so A is equal to 5. Common difference is 10 minus 5, which is also equal to 5. Then he is asking 10th term. So 10th term is given as A plus 9 times of D, which is equal to 5 plus 9 times of 5. So 5 plus 9 times of 5 means 10 times of 5. 10 times of 5 is 50. Right, next 8 16 32 and so on. 6th term is, now if you observe this carefully, you can see that this is a geometric progression. In geometric progression we need to see common ratio. So 16 by 8, which is nothing but 2. So common ratio is 2. So from this, what is asking? A6. So A6 is nothing but A into R power 5. So based on this, what is A here? A is 8 into R is 2 power 5. So 8 into 2 power 5 is 32. So 8 2s are 16, 1 is carried, 8 3 is 24, 25. So hence the answer is 256. Next, the 11th term. Clearly you can see that if you pair up this, then I am going to have the pairs. 11th term means odd position value. Odd position value is minus 1. Next, minus 8, minus 6, minus 4 and so on. What is A7? So first of all, A is equal to minus 8. Common difference is minus 6 plus 8, which is nothing but equal to 2. Now what is he asking? A7. So A7 I can write as A plus 6 times of D. So A is minus 8 plus 6 times of D is 2. So 6 2s are 12, 12 minus 8 is 4. Hence the answer is, so 6 2s are 12, 12 minus 8 is 4. Right. But from the options you don't have any 4 here. See once again, so minus 8 minus 6. What is common difference? So minus 6 minus of minus 8 is plus 8. So A2 minus A1. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Next he is asking A7 value. A7 is nothing but A plus 6D. So A is minus 8 plus 6 into, what is the common difference? Common difference is 2. So 6 2s are 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. Hence answer is 4 here. So there is no option given. Next, 1 2 3 so on, sum to 10 terms. So already we have the formula to find out sum of n natural numbers. So n into n plus 1 by 2. So here he is asking sum of 10 natural numbers, 10 into 10 plus 1 by 2. So in 2 tables this cancels 5 times. So 5 into 11, 55. Hence the answer is 55. Next, ABC are in GP, then B square is equal to A into C. Now in a GP, A6 can be written as, so A6 is equal to A into R power 5. A into R power 5. Hence option A is my answer. Next, which term of GP? Now if you observe, so this is 2. Next is 2 cube. Next 32 means 2 power 5. So likewise we are having 512. So 512 means 2 power 9. So you need to learn these things. Okay, so 512 is nothing but 2 power 9. Okay, so 2 power 1, 2 power 3, 2 power 5. Then what will you have after 2 power 7? So 2 power 7 after 2 power 9 only, no? Then what is this term number? So this is 1 2 3 4 5. So directly 5th term is my answer. Next, 1 by 3, 1 by 9, 1 by 27. So A is equal to 1 by 3. Common ratio R is equal to 1 by 9 by 1 by 3. So which is nothing but 1 by 3. So what is he asking? A7. So A7 means A into R power 6. A value is 1 by 3 into R is also 1 by 3 whole power 6. Then I can write as 1 by 3 whole power 7. So already we have found the value of 1 by 3 whole power 7. So 3 power 7 is nothing but 1 by 2187. Okay. Next, moving on to question number 57. 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 4 and so on. Then what is the value of r? So directly is asking about r, then directly we can go with the common ratio. So 3 by 2 by 3 by 1. Now this I can write as 3 by 2 into 1 by 3. So 3 gets cancelled. So 1 by 2 is my answer. So common ratio is 1 by 2. So which is nothing but none option here. Next, 2 comma x comma 6 are in GP. So GP means, so clearly the middle one square is equal to 2 into 6. So from this x is equal to square root of 2 6 12. So again this square root of 12 I can write as 2 root 3. Hence the answer is 2 root 3. Next, 4 comma 16 comma and so on 256. Then what should be there in the place of this empty box? So first of all 4 16 dash 256. So if you observe this, 4 4s are 16. Next, 16 4s are 64. 64 4s are 256. Right? Then the answer will be 64. Next, sum of first n natural numbers. So sum of first n natural numbers is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is also denoted by sigma n. This is also denoted by sigma n. Next, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus and so on n square. So this is nothing but given by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So this is also denoted by the symbolic representation sigma n square. So sigma n square is nothing but n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Right? Next, question number 62. If 7a7 is equal to 11a11, then what is the value of a18? So this is nothing but equal to 0. So this is a standard result. So we can prove it. Okay, 7 times of a7. So what is a7 here? So a7 I can write as a plus 6d is equal to 11 times of a11 means a plus 10d. Now based on this, when you multiply 7a plus 7 6 are 42d is equal to 11a plus 11 10s are 110d. Okay, now transposing everything. So 7a when you transpose this becomes, so the left hand side will be 0. So 11a minus 7a is nothing but 4a. 11a minus 7a is 4a. And in the same way 42d when you transpose 110d minus 42. So 10 minus 2 is 8. So when you take 1 as borrow, then here 10 will be there. 10 minus 4 is 6. Then this is nothing but 68d. Now if I take 4 as common and if you transpose, then this can be written as a plus in 4 table. So 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4. Next, 17d. So a plus 17d is equal to 0. So what is a plus 17d? So a plus 17d is nothing but a18 only, no? So clearly a18 is equal to 0. Now from this we can make out a formula, that is when m times of am, when m times of am is equal to n times of an, when m times of am is equal to n times of an, then am plus n will be equal to 0. am plus n is equal to 0. So this is very very important result. So without actually doing, we can tell the answer, right? So these are some of the bits related to progressions, and in the next video we are going to discuss some more bits related to this chapter, right? So thank you for watching the video. So stay connected with the channel for further more videos, right? So try to share with your friends. Okay, thank you for watching.